Hello my dear aspirants, so today I have with me some previous year questions from your life science Slet exam. Although the questions are not properly visible, but I will read out the questions so that it becomes easier for you. So try to solve all the questions, and if the video is helpful enough, then kindly share it with your friends. Let's start the video. So the first question is a assertion reason question. Assertion is saying that replication and transcription occur in the nucleus, but translation takes place in cytoplasm. Absolutely true statement. So assertion will be true. Let's see the reason. mRNA is transferred from the nucleus into the cytoplasm where the amino acids are available. Yes, reason is also true, and absolutely reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Let's see the next question. So the next question, in the next question, it is saying that imbalance of sodium and potassium and proteins generate the resting protein. Yes, very true. In neurons, we can see that. And to maintain the unequal distribution, sodium and potassium use electric energy. No, sodium and potassium will use the pump, sodium potassium pump, not the electrical energy. So option will be B. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Option will be C. The next question is from your this one evolution. The earliest enzymes are ribozymes. Yes, it is true. The enzymes are non-specific catalytic RNA. No, it is specific proteins. Enzymes are generally proteins. So reason will be false. So reason is false. Assertion is true. So your correct option will be option number C. So now let's come to the next question. I hope you are getting an idea how to solve assertion reason questions. So the next question is saying that during southern blotting, the DNA gel is placed into alkaline solution to denature the double-stranded DNA. Yes, it is true. In order to denature the double-stranded DNA into single-strand, alkaline solution is used. Assertion is true. The reason for this is saying that the denaturation in an alkaline environment improves the binding of positively charged thymine of DNA. No, it is not true. Actually, this is not because of the alkaline environment. The binding is because of the negatively charged DNA and the positively charged molecules. So your answer will be assertion is true, reason is false. So the correct option will be option number C, where it is saying that assertion is true, but no, option number D. Assertion is true, but R is false. I'm sorry, it's not option number C. Anyway, your next question, protein-protein interaction are physical contact of high specificity established protein between two proteins. Yes, it is very true. And the reason is also true, because it is saying that protein-protein interaction is required for signal transduction or cell signaling. It is also true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option B will be your correct. Why reason is not the correct explanation? Because in assertion, we are not seeing anything related to cell signaling or signal transduction. Both statements are true, but they are not dependent, they are not interlinked. Okay? Option B will be your correct option. Next question is your from your sequencing. It is saying that in the in Sanger sequencing, dideoxy procedure are labeled using Nick translation. No, Nick translation is not at all used. So assertion will be false. Instead of Nick translation, radio label DD and TP is used, and the region is also wrong here. So your option D will be correct. Then next question. Immunoglobulin G is the most abundant class of immunoglobulin. Yes, it is very true. Assertion is true. And the reason is saying that IgG is present in secretions like sweat, saliva, etc. No, it is not at all true. Instead of IgG, it should be IgA. So your answer will be assertion is true and reason is false. So option C will be your correct answer. Coming to the next question. It is from ecology. Eutrophic lakes harbor excessive growth of phytoplankton. Yes, it is true. And the reason is saying that eutrophic lakes contain low oxygen content. This is also true. But remember, region is not the correct explanation of assertion, because low oxygen content is not the region of excessive phytoplankton production. So the correct explanation will answer will be option number B. That is, assertion is true. R is also true, but they are not the correct explanation of assertion. Coming to the next question here. on the left side. DDT shows bioaccumulation in food chain. Yes, DDT is accumulated in the food chain, true. And reason is DDT is non-biodegradable and cannot be metabolized. Yes, it is true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Because it is not metabolized, that's why it gets accumulated in the food chain, because it breaks down very slowly. So coming to the next question. Next question is a matched up following question. Let's see in the right hand side. Tyrosine amino acid is important for the synthesis of adrenaline and noradrenaline. A3. B. Interferon is proteins produced by virus infected cell. Transposon jumping gene, we all know. O antigen is present in cell wall. So if you match the options, so your correct answer will be option number D only. Okay. I hope the questions were helpful enough, and yes, I provide detailed coaching for Slet. If you want to join my coaching, you can contact in the given number or you can comment down below, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming Slet exam.